Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in and thank you all for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and together we shall work with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said the Fulani Nigerian government tried to force Biafrans, especially the Igbos, to denounce their support for Biafran freedom and IPOB. But the Igbo traders refused, and the Fulani Nigerian government sent terrorists in military uniforms to attack Igbo traders at the popular ладыкпо market, Lagos, southwest Nigeria. The very crowded ладыкпо market, where Igbo traders sell spare parts, were attacked by French-speaking Fulani Nigerian security operatives, and more than 20 people lost their lives. The Fulani Janjaweed thought that the kidnap and detention of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would stop Biafrans from asking for referendum, but to their amazement and surprise, it did not. It did not. The Fulani Nigerian government is also afraid that Igbo traders are the ones supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it will make it difficult for them to get any meaningful dialogue with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Fulani Nigerian government tried to replace the market union leaders with Efulefus, Fulani slaves, but that also did not work. They are now reaching out and bribing Igbos to support the Fulani Nigerian government, but they are not happy with the result and the progress the Fulani are getting, because majority of the Igbo traders are solidly behind Biafra freedom. They are solidly behind our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are solidly behind IPOB. That is why the Fulani Nigerian government had to resort to their wicked tactics, because they got away with the EndSARS, where they killed peaceful protesters and other killings. They now believe that that will work also for them, because they have threatened the compromised Nigerian news media. They have gagged them. You know, the release of the Emir of Kajaru, Fulani terrorist Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai's uncle, he was weeping and he lamented that those Fulani terrorists are not humans. He said so. He said he lamented that the Minister of Communication, terrorist Issa Petami, deceived the whole Fulanis about the terrorist foreign Fulanis. He deceived them. They thought they could use them without affecting the Fulanis in Nigeria, but it's affecting them also. The Fulani Emir of Kajaru, Alhaji Al-Hassan Adamu, after regaining freedom from his abductors, terrorist foreign Fulani bandits, wept and lamented that the Fulanization agenda using the foreign terrorist Fulanis will consume the whole of Fulanis in Nigeria, even if they succeed in overrunning the whole of Nigeria. He said because those terrorists are not humans. They are not humans. His freedom was facilitated by Sheikh Gumi, the Minister of Banditry, and terrorist Minister of Communication Issa Petami. But his families, including Governor El-Rufai's brother, were not released because the bandits are angry that the Fulani Nigerian government are not doing enough. They are too slow in helping them to overrun the southern Nigeria and Biafra land. You know, and they are not happy that the Fulani Nigerian government have not been able to counter the southern governors' plan of stopping the Fulani jihad in the southwest Nigeria and Biafra land. The Fulani Nigerian government are helping the Fulani terrorist bandits to thwart the federal government security regulation in the telecom sectors. That's what they are doing. My brothers and my sisters, that is what they are doing. According to Hausa residents of Katsina, Zamfara, and Kaduna State, who recounted their experience in the kidnappers' den, they said that they made the Fulani bandits' telephone numbers available to the Nigerian security agencies and agents. They, however, lamented that nothing was done to apprehend the Fulani terrorist bandits, thus making a mess of the Fulani Nigerian government directives on registration of phones, subscriber, and the linkage of SIM with the National Identification Number, NIN. You see, now the Hausas have seen the truth. Now they have seen the reason why the Fulani terrorist communication minister, Isa Petami, is insisting on NIN registration. In Zamfara State, a kidnapped victim, a Hausa farmer, Malam Yeshao Jangeme, said security agents in his village, Jangeme, did nothing to trace the telephone calls of the terrorist Fulani bandits who kidnapped him. He stated that the security agent posted to their village knew what was happening, but they did not make any attempt to use the phone numbers sent by the Fulani terrorist bandits who kidnapped him and his family. Another person, a Hausa farmer, Alhaji Sani Gare, whose 7 children were kidnapped some months ago, said his 7 children were kidnapped by the terrorist Fulani foreign bandits without resistance from the security agents who were alerted on what was happening in Kadri village. He said that when the bandits, the Fulani terrorist bandits, who are foreigners speaking French, entered their village, they quickly informed the police, the army, but they did not report to the scene of the attack until after 3 hours, when the terrorist Fulani bandits have all left. He said that when the bandit called him and demanded 50 million naira, he gave their phone numbers to the security agencies, but they did nothing. Nothing was done. Nothing was done. He said he gave his number to the police and the security agents, the army and all of them, so they could trace the Fulani terrorist bandit. But unfortunately, nothing happened. This is what is happening. The Fulani Nigerian government are working together with the terrorist foreign Fulani bandits to terrorize indigenous tribes of Nigeria. As if that is not enough, the Fulanization of the oil industry by the Fulani Nigerian government has been concluded. You know, Nigerian backward integration policy is set to downplay again, giving leverage to Fulani Aliko Dangote to wield a monopoly in the oil industry. A major player in sugar and cement production, Dangote has dominated with a lot of policies and waivers in his favor over the years. He is set to enjoy the same in the oil industry if the Senate version of the Petroleum Industry Bill is passed. As it stands, only Dangote's 650,000 barrels per day capacity refinery is eligible for an active refining license. This implies that by the time the bill becomes law, the Dangote refinery is expected to be completed by 2022 will be in operation, making him the only license holder that would be able to import any substantial amount of petrol. When the Olusegun Obasanjo-led government introduced the same system in the cement industry, it did not yield results. Obasanjo said then that it will bring an end to importation of billionaires using our hard-earned foreign exchange to import cement. It will crash the prices of cement, the government said. Meanwhile, cement supply is still relatively low when compared to the rest of Africa, while demanding increases by about 3 million tons a year with price at record time high. Dangote Cement quickly acquired government-owned cement companies and embarked upon an ambitious project building a gigantic plant in Kogi State. Imports were restricted to only those who had operation cement plants or those in development similar to what is being proposed by Nigerian Petroleum Industry Bill. Also, nearly 2 decades after the policy was introduced, more than 4 cement companies have been pushed out of business. Those forced out of market as a result of monopoly includes our own Biafran Ibeto Cement. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Thank you for supporting this channel, and bye-bye for now.